So welcome back to the program. Good friend of ours from Karl Chevrolet, Brett Moyer, is here, and the weather is breaking.
Yes,
Brett, so people are starting to get a little more active when it comes to car buying.
Yeah, especially with the Corvettes and the Cameros. It's that time, and we had the Corvettes all put away for the winter.
Right.
Friday, we're bringing them out. So if you're ready, we're ready.
All right, so you need some test drivers to wheel these things out of the storage area just to move them out. And, you know, I think we have a couple of candidates that are standing right here, right now.
Where'd Lou go?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're going to have to be there Friday morning if you want to help.
All right. Hey, so be it. Sorry, Ted.
Boss.
Sorry, Ted.
Yeah,
we're helping out
something
Karl.
special to do.
So you are bringing them all out. That's cool.
Yeah, they'll all be there. They'll all be on the lot by Friday afternoon. Yeah,
That's great.
Do you see at the dealership when you have, you know, 3 days in a row like we had the last 3 days? I mean, do people start coming in more?
They
when it
really
gets
do.
nice?
You know, everybody wants to be out in the nice weather, and our activity just seems to just explode.
And people can see themselves behind the wheel of a vehicle like this, the Camaro.
Yeah, the new Camaro, it's a complete redesign from this year. You know, from a glance, you might not notice it, like you're seeing there. The front end's different, and when we went to learn all about these cars, they told us that everything about the car is different except for the SS emblem.
What? Even the body lines and everything?
Everything. And the car is about 300 pounds lighter, and it's got more horsepower.
So cool.
It looks like it has a little wider stance almost.
Yeah.
The body does.
It does. And that car that they're showing there's the 1LE. It's the really the performance edition of that car.
Now, what does that mean for people that might not understand
Well,
that?
it's got a different wheel and tire. It's got a different suspension. You can't get as many options on it. It's for the race enthusiast. You know, maybe somebody that might want to autocross.
I was going to say, take it out to autocrossing and things like that, which is very popular.
Yeah, and it's neat. You can buy the vehicle from the factory, and then here's the different configurations that you can do on the dash.
Well, you can customize the dash?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that.
That's
Yeah.
really neat. I know it's blasphemy, Brett, but I like this car better than the Corvette, and you can reach over the desk and hit me. I just think
I can just sell you one.
I just think, and the new one looks even better than the year before, in my opinion.
It is, and you can see a little bit of the color in the door panel there. It's got a deal on the dash where you can change the color of the lighting on the interior.
Are you serious?
All the accenting, you can just see a little bit of it there, but at the nighttime, it's really neat how you can do that.
That's unreal. But they are really going into detail on these things. And then, of course, you mentioned you're going to line up the vets.
Yeah, and these are a few of them. We've got them going, but when we're talking about lining the Corvettes up, we're talking probably 45 of them.
And nobody else has that kind of selection. There's no question about it.
Not at all.
So if people are interested in coming out and taking a look at these things, because you know that people are going to want to do that, especially with the weather the way it is right now.
Yeah, everybody's
And
getting
if you
the
want to
fever.
take it for a spin, are you able to? I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I know they're high performance, and you need to be careful with them. But I would imagine people would like to get behind the wheel and see how they perform.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned everything about the Camaro, how customized the Camaro was. You can just dial the whole dashboard in and things like this. But I want to find out about something else, too. What's the deal with the exhaust? I heard some rumblings, so to speak, about the exhaust.
That's cool because you can turn it on and off, and that's more to the performance sound. You've got a dial, you can do that. You can dial just about everything.
You can tune the exhaust?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
This is unreal.
Yeah, it is, and it's quite a car.
All right, so again, experience it for yourself. Again, Karl Chevrolet, it's right here. You need to go on out there and check it out. Now, the Camaros are cool. The Corvettes are cool.
Yeah.
But what if you're saying, you know, I still need a truck?
Oh, geez, we have got you covered, and we really do. And right now, it's truck month. Truck month was last month, and was so much success, they're carrying it over through this month. So the incentives are big. We've got inventory, and you're right, Silverado is our #1 seller that we have. In fact, it's the #1 selling truck in the Midwest, the Silverado is.
And more come out of your place than any place else.
Yeah.
And there's
good
a
deals
reason.
on cruises and Malibus
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, the cruises and Malibus, the leases right now are just phenomenal what you can lease one of those vehicles for.
Yeah, and the Malibus are really gaining popularity, aren't they?
Yeah, again, a new restyle there, and that's what we've got so much excitement about, all the different restyles that we have going on, and it's keeping us right out there on the cutting edge.
All right, so if you haven't taken a look around lately, you might want to just make a pit stop up to Karl Chevrolet.
Yeah, we invite you in.
All right, there's the location, folks, right up I-35, exit 90 at the Rock. Go on in there. They have all the new and used vehicles that you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, and like I said, new or used, pre-owned, our inventory is as good as it's ever been. And like we've talked in the past, it's almost like buying a new vehicle because the inspection process that it has to go through before we can even put it on the lot.
There's a reason you're the #1 dealer in the nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do it right to Karl standards. And when you talk about being #1, we've done it for 10 years in a row. And that doesn't happen accidentally. You know, it's from continually doing it right, and we've got a benchmark set, and that's what we've got to do.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Find out the difference for yourself, folks. Head on up to Ankeny, exit 90 at the Rock at Karl Chevrolet. Good job, my friend.
Thanks,
Hey,
Brett.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.